because yes, okay, people, welcome back to my channel. So it's gonna be a bit delayed here. I'm using a different platform this time around. Thank you for joining. Make sure the volume and sound is okay for you guys. So please remember that it might be a bit delayed. So when I see your comments, it will be delayed. So yeah, so then I hope you like the new setup because we're trying to get professional and look nice and beautiful. Yes. So welcome back. And how have you been? How was your week? Please let me know how your week has been. So yeah, we can do the thing. Hey, T Cash, what's going on? So you're sleepy? Wow. I had a headache earlier. I had to take a nap. So yeah. Oh, nice. Sorry, straight from Australia. Hi, checking in from Australia. Nice. That's good. That's good. Wait, I saw there's a little action going on here in the chat. Big up the people in Shiga. Yeah, I have friends that are in Shiga. Well, that used to be in Shiga. But Kyoto, Kansai region. Big up yourself. All right, so today what we have on the docket for you, we have our regular Japan news. The world is not a real place. Japan is not a real place, and the world in general is not a real place. We look at some news that happened in Japan for the past week. We look at the stuff that's happening in the world right now. The whole world is seeing what's happening in America, especially, and the whole world is joining in on condemning this sort of behavior, this sort of action in 2020. Then we will go into some high school stories that of mine as well as some university stories. And then hopefully you guys can share and join in with me as well and have a wonderful life together. Hi, Senshi. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, so just waiting for a few more people to come in. Hope you guys have a drink, your popcorn, your chips, whatever you got to come through. Let us know what's good. So that's what's up for today. And people are going to join halfway through and then say, "Oh, Andre, you don't talk about what's in the title." I already did. I, those are the headlines, and then we move to the stuff. Big up Barbados, big up yourself. Actually, guys, would it be cool if we would like react to some things, like some of my older videos here while watching and see how cringe that was? Actually, maybe no, never mind. I will do that. But yeah, I'm looking going forward as well. I'm going to do some more reactions, reaction to random videos, reaction to series, and that sort of thing going forward. That's some content you can look forward to. I what did And of course, Shaitan road to 10,000. Want to get to 10,000 before the start of summer officially. If we get this 10,000 by the end of June, that'd be great. And with me getting to 10,000 subscribers, guys, I'll be able to produce even more quality content because I'll be able to use the YouTube studios in Tokyo. You need at least 10,000 subscribers to be able to access the studio. So this is something I want to do so I can do more collabs, do more work, do something a bit more professional looking, I guess. And so you guys can appreciate. Also, I'm seriously considering starting a Patreon. People have been saying, "Oh, do the Patreon," but I don't know. I'm always reluctant to do things like that. However, it might be the time to do that sort of thing. So I hope you guys support me and continue with me on my journey as I provide you the experience to Japan that I'm having as well as share my daily life. Usually, though, those videos don't really do that well. It's videos that I talk about topical issues that really do well. But I know I have persons that like these sort of videos anyway, and I will continue to do them because I like doing them as well. So that's basically the intro, the intro, and the rintro. Now, yeah, I want you guys to know big up to Jerry Mills for making that little logo there. He did that logo for me. There are 11 of you guys in here, and there are only 3 likes. So I want to get those likes up a bit. Get those little likes up a little bit more, you know what I mean? Okay. So let us look at the news for today in Japan is not a real place, all right? Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so we're going to start in Osaka. And in Osaka, they just started this thing here. So let's transition to this screen. All right. So here we are in Osaka. Now, if you see this, man with knife robs Yoshinoya in Johto. Now, Yoshinoya is a restaurant where you can get gyudon and that's it's really a cheap eats place, right? And so this guy in Osaka, apparently, as you can see here, he it's a beef bowl chain, robbed a beef bowl chain in Joto Ward on Friday. At around 2 a.m., the perpetrator entered the outlet located in the Seiku area and pointed a knife at a 31-year-old female part-time employee. Hand over the money, he reportedly demanded. The perpetrator then fled the scene with about 33,000 yen in cash. Whoa, that's a decent haul. Because like 500 yen, like the cheapest meal there is maybe 300 yen. A small bowl with some beef bowl is basically strips of beef and onion on top of rice, and then you have variations of that. So you can add cheese, or you can have mentaiko. You can have a little bit of like spinach on top. All sort of ways to do it, right? So you can get for less than 1,000 yen, which is like $10. You can get a lot of food, and it's really filling. And I actually like it a lot. All right, so he got 33,000 yen in cash and told him not to call the police. Like what? What is he gonna do with a knife? Don't call the police, okay? And walks away. And then I just call the police. I mean, she did call the police. And yeah, he wore a bandana over his face. So let's see what's going on with the live stream here, OBS. Tell me, guys, what do you think about that? Let me know. What do you think about that sort of setup? Like, seriously, fam? Logo is dope. Thank you for that. Yes, Simone, I see you. Up, Jerry Mills. Up, up, up. Big up, big up, big up, my G. Check in, check in. 19 viewers and only 8 likes. Come on, guys. I need more from you. I need more from you. Yeah. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. And then now everyone knows about the when even in Japan, Shinzo Abe had promised that each household, each individual in a household will be able to get 100,000 yen once they apply for it and submit the forms at City Hall or online. Now this apparently criminals have decided to take this on as well. So let's just look at this here. All right. So Japan's criminals eligible for special cash payment to be filed under calculated risk. The arrest of a 31-year-old man for theft from a post office in Shibuya, where he worked earlier this year, was facilitated by his desire to claim the government special cash payment. Kenichi Yoshida allegedly took 77,000 yen in cash from a change machine at the Yogi post office on March 1. After it was learned that his identification card was used in the crime, he became a person of interest. The case, however, his whereabouts had become unknown. Yoshida lived by moving from one internet cafe to another, but after the Prime Minister Shinzo Abe on April 17 announced the distribution of special cash payments of 100,000 yen to all residents due to the novel COVID virus, he registered his address in Shinjuku Ward in order to collect. Police then used that information to arrest him on suspicion of theft. Even if I am incarcerated, I can still receive the benefits, right? The answer appears to be yes. A suspect can have their lawyer or agent submit an application on their behalf according to the network. Additionally, applications can also be filed from detention centers. So people in prison can also get applications? Can get the money? No way, no way, no way. No way, no way, no way, no how. No way, no how. Man, I still, this is the comments. I still haven't gotten the mail on that. I hope none of these things get mine. Like what? Right. So yeah, so that's what's happening in that sort of news there. Now on to a bit more news here in Japan. Now, if you have been living under a rock, you would have known that there was a death of George Floyd, the African American male who was murdered in cold blood by a police officer in Minneapolis. And the result of his death and it being caught on camera has sparked outrage across the world and protests. whether peaceful or violent, have been taking place. Mostly peaceful protests. Looters will loot, protesters will protest. So persons have also been infiltrating the peaceful protests and doing bad things. In light of that, even in Jamaica, which has its own problems on its own, they are protesting. They protested in front of the embassy. And of course, Japan, not to be left out, with a very, I guess, a high percentage of the foreigners in Japan are from America, and a lot of them are also black. I don't know if a lot of the foreigners are black, but many foreigners here are black, and so they felt compelled to do uh, peaceful protests because that's how we do things here in Japan. Very peaceful, very organized, very 21st century, very Zen. That's Chinese. Very Kendo-esque. So we go into this, and there was a protest yesterday in Tokyo, Shibuya. There's going to be another one next week, Sunday in Shibuya. And then there was a big one in Osaka, which had some persons that I know, black creators in Japan, who were there also organizing that one. And the turnout was crazy. And apparently, I hope, I don't know what this, I mean, I guess they want their voice to be heard because I guess they feel disenfranchised as well and helpless, as in because many persons who have communicated to me and have said it openly on Twitter that, even though they're in Japan and they're safe, their family, their brothers, their sisters, their friends are in America every day having to deal with this sort of systemic injustice, this this overt racism, this overt disrespect and disregard for the lives of a person because of their skin color. We're not going to dwell on this very long, but I just want to say that all persons who want to dwell on the foolishness will. And if you don't have sense, all that happened with the Black Lives Matter movement is that because they want to make the tag very special and catchy, they said Black Lives Matter. But it really should be Black Lives Matter as well, or Black Lives Matter as much as other lives. Because that's all they're saying. They want to be treated equally. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Right. So, moving on from that, because we're not here to keep the negative and bad thing, I want to also share some feel good stories. Actually, let's see what's going on in the comments because I know you guys make it even nicer. Let's see what question about here. Like, what do people say? Yo, 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 dog. Hey, dog, summer, what's up? I got my application submitted 2 weeks ago, but have yet to receive the deposit. I got my Abena mask on Thursday. The masks are so tiny. Yes, they are. There was a presentation with the pregnancy. Indeed, indeed. Chop, chop, we're going. Osaka is a different country altogether. Apparently, it is. Uh, Additionally, guys, the apparently if you submitted your application for the for the funds after the midway point of May, you won't get it until the close to the end of month of June. If you submit it before in the early part of May, you get it at the end of May. So I guess they're doing the payouts at the end of the month to come to I guess line up with your pay cycle. I guess. But I know they're not hesitating to send out the resident taxes. Yesterday, I got a pension exemption form for the couple months there, but I'm not going to get into that because you know that we ain't doing that thing. Hey Rachel, what's up? Banga banga, mad. So that's basically that's it. That's it for me and Japan news. Uh, I want to also share with you guys that I've been here for 6 years. I've been here since 2014, May 2014. On May 6th or May 7th, 2014, I left Jamaica. Whatever, sometime in May 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, one of them days there, early part, I left Jamaica. And my life has changed forever. I don't think I would do anything different. I don't think. And, you know, in each chapter of my life, I've realized that I have matured, I've grown, I have evolved as a person. Was this why I would do it, Andre? Why? I may not get an application, but they must say, my God. So yeah, that's it. What do I want to say? Right. And so in in once you cross past with certain persons, you feel that energy and that positivity, and you want to ensure that you pay it forward. You continue being. So if someone pays the act of kindness, you return that kindness, and not even because they do be kind to you. You just want to be a good person. You want to be a good human being. And recently, I did a video about it. That parent spoke to me and got me the mask and stuff. But it's not the first time a parent has been kind to me. I've had parents bring fruits and vegetables from their farm and say, Andre, you know, this is from my farm. Please enjoy. That's really nice. I haven't been to Toyota City. To me, has been my favorite place in Japan because of the family feel, the family vibe of the city, the person that I met there, the kids. You get attached to kids, and the kids start to like you, and it's just yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Hi, check, Coco Peps, check, Chris and man. Yeah, just saying that, right? So we're going on with that. I just want to say that it was just a wonderful. Just know that, guys. Do good, and good will reach you eventually someday. You know me. So now, let us move on. I'm not going ball. I'm not going cry. No man, we're good. Anyways, let's move on to. I want to talk about Wow. So this might be early, light-hearted type of thing. It might be a 45-minute live today because I don't have much to talk about. Um, right. So let's get into some stories to break up this little monotony. So, all right. This is. I knew that when I was growing up. I thought that in school, everybody knows I talk a lot. I talk a lot. Why the comments up on the screen? Because of the thing I use. You don't see the comments? All right. Hold on there. Eh, Anyway, yeah, it's new setup. It's new setup. There are 27 people here and there's only 12 likes. All right, so let's get into some stories. So I went to Arden High School, one of the best high schools in Jamaica. Well, when I was going there, it was one of the best high schools in Jamaica. Best all-round high school, one of the best all-round high schools in academics, sports, etc. However, I had wow. Let me start from it. So in fifth form, we had a British teacher who taught us biology. She was, and she had a daughter. My own name Simone Nora. And had a daughter, and she is she was hot. Miss Hall. She had a body to die for. She had locks. She was had a nice British accent. British when people come from England and talk with British accent. She was hot, hot. Anyway, so we're talking biology. I will never forget this. And we were in the classroom, and we're talking about, you know, we're talking about the what constitutes um, semen for some strange reason. And she spoke about the things that were in it. We're talking about like what constitutes bodily fluid. So we talk about urine having ammonia and that sort of thing, and urea. And your sweat had small traces of urea, which had ammonia and sodium and them something, sodium and that sort of thing, right? So she started talking about in the semen. Everybody started laughing because at that point everybody was in the semen. In the semen, there was a carbohydrate called amylase. And for those who know, carbohydrates when they break down, so carbohydrate becomes sugar. And so I, me in all me in all of my tastiness and openness, I said, so miss, I have a question, miss. So miss, if semen has amylase in it, and when you break down amylase, you know, it turned to sugar, or when you break down sugar, it become carbohydrate, whatever. So is semen sweet? The whole class paused. I didn't know what I said until I said it. Yo, like, why would you not answer that? Like, why would I ask that other question? No, I just want to learn. I just want to learn. So she said, "Well, Andre, I suppose it could be sweet because it has that component in it, you know. But in my brain, I never know to ask my teacher if she's if she's basically ask me to swallow. I basically ask her, yo, miss, since like since you know about biology, tell me if cement tastes sweet because like what, fam? If it was if if it was another teacher, maybe someone else from Jamaica, I probably get a hard box or would have been called. My teacher would have been called. My mother, parents would have been called or something. But she just took it and said, "Oh, okay, he's asking a genuine question, which is logical." But I basically just asking, "Yo, miss, you, you, you do oral sex? You swallow?" I mean, that's wild. Damn. What's the wildest thing What's the wildest thing have you said to like a teacher? Like, no, no, Simone, how am I lame? How is that lame? Move for myself. That's not lame. That's funny to me. It's still funny. I'm not a dirty man. I'm not a dirty man, guys. Come on. So please, have you said anything wild to a teacher? Tell me. Tell me. Have you said anything wild to a teacher? And I guess I got that question back from a student when I became a teacher in Japan. A student asked me, how many times a week do I have sex? Like, do you have sex a lot? And like, what's going on? African size and that sort of thing. So I guess it came back in tenfold. Yeah, it's weird though. Very weird. Very weird. Simone. Well, Simone is a different person, right? Simone does things that others won't do. Oh, what was her answer? Her answer was that I suppose it would be sweet because it has amylase in it. So yeah. What's the furthest you have been with a teacher? The first I've been with a teacher is through the classroom door and to the staff room. That is it. The furthest I have been with a teacher, sir. I am not. I respect authority. I saw like G have a story there. Jimmy sounds like he has a story. Ah, ah, ah. Okay, John. I see you. Mm-mm. Pursue them. Were you successful? Did you succeed? Get it? Meh. Alright. Yeah, man. All right. So we're gonna move on from that. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been catfished, right? But before catfishing was actually a name for it. Uh, Back in Jamaica when I was in high school, there was a thing called back in the day. There was a thing on digital called digital chat. So basically, it was a chat room where you could go and meet people and talk to them online, like Twitter before its time, and you would exchange messages. And then you could, if you guys were feeling each other, you would send like a number via typing letters, and then you could get the number and start texting. So you used to put on credit on your phone, like $100 credit could send you like 30 texts or something like that. Anyways, I met this girl on there. There are two girls I met on there, and I'm going to tell you two different stories. I met one girl on there, and I can't remember her name, but she was like, I was like 16, 17, and she was 15. And I went to Ireland, she went to Ireland Extension. I should have known from then that it was all downhill from there, right? I should have known that. But anyway, we're talking and whatever, fine. And we're talking and we're sending us. Remember that? Remember that, Cooks? And we're sending the chat to each other. And we're communicating and talking, and she's like, "Yo, can't wait to see you." And boy, I like your voice. Whatever, I call her a couple times. Only could talk for like 2 minutes because them time I did say was a very teeth thing. And we're there talking, and then eventually we're going to meet up at a barbecue that Arden Extension was having. So I had extra lessons that day at Arden, like some A level thing. And she said, "All right, I'm going to meet you over this by this place, and I'm wearing this and this and that." I never tell her what I was wearing because I'm smart. Because I want to see if somebody I don't match up to or don't match up to them, or them don't match up to my standard or whatever, I can always ghost. You know what I mean? So yeah, I remember one dollar taxi. And then no, me did it. I was there and then I went over. So Mr. Charles said, so where are you? I said, I'm here, man, I'm here, man. I'll never forget. I was walking over there to Fear, and there was this very strong Rankin managed water. They were making managed water, and it was so pungent, the smell. And so it was not a music playing, and I called her. When I called, I saw the person pick up the phone across the way, and she said, hello. I said, hi, so where are you? Yeah, man, I'm by the gate, man. You know, I'm by the gate. I said, put up your hands, you know? Because remember, back in the days, now, we didn't have smartphones, so we couldn't send pictures to each other, or internet wasn't that major, right? So she said, I'm at the gate, man. I said, when I look at the gate, the way she described herself, well, oh, I am voluptuous and I'm curvy. And I should have known that language meant something else. Voluptuous, curvy, shaped like Beyonce or whatever. I'm like, really? And whatever. People, that girl looked beyond say. Listen to me. The girl catfished me. The girl was curvy. Yeah, was very curvy, but the curve them just never the curves that I was expecting. And she said, "Where are you? Where are you?" I'm like, "No, man, I try to reach them. I'm not see you. I'm not see you." I ghosted so fast. What a terrible, terrible person I was. I cut so fast, people. I saw her, I saw her, and I was just like, "Yo, why you never tell me?" And like I said, so, hey, sorry, I had to leave whatever because my mother didn't come pick me up or whatever. And she said, "Oh, okay, no problem." I said, "Yo, but I think I might have seen you when I was leaving, but I'm not sure." He said, "Really? Yeah. So what were you wearing? You were wearing that?" I said, "Yeah." "Oh, but all right, all right, all right." And that was it. We just ended up stop talking. We just stopped talking. That was it. We stopped talking. Yeah, I don't know where she's in her life right now. Hope she's doing well. If you're watching this, hi, that's exactly what happened. Yo, bag of catfish. Yeah, man. And then no, I thought that's one story from this. I have like several. There's other chat now. Digital chat, the same chat. Before that, there was this girl that I met, and she was saying, "Oh, she's sexy and this and that, rare." And we used to talk on the phone like every night for a week. See, them time someone like the girl. Every night for a week, when in a high school, you know how it go. So we're there talking, and like she's like, I have something to tell you, because she said she was single, right? So the other night, my ex come look for me, like, okay, why are you telling me this? So I don't feel good. What's wrong? What's wrong? And so what she said she don't feel good. I said, why you don't feel good? I said, is it that time of the month? Yo, I wish it was that. I'm like, you wish it was your period? What are you trying to say to me, young lady? Homegirl is going to tell me that it was raining one day. This is how all stories go. It was raining, and her ex come look for her, and you know, told him with honey. I'm like, why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this? She says that she tried to and she could try to put on a condom and it wouldn't fit. All right, so that is the end of the conversation. And yeah, so she had sex with him, and she's sorry. She just wants to let me know. Say, yo, she raped me, but it's too far. And I said, oh, okay. So I mean, I guess I shouldn't expect anything. So we had the online dating for online dating was a thing. The man dig it out. Girl just, yeah. Yup, that was that. Then, and one more. Last one. This is the last one from the Disney Story Archives. And then I'm going to talk to you about some online stuff. So, you ever talk to somebody and in typing, you can't tell, you can't tell they're not really, like, they're not really, like, like you make typos, right? But typos are okay. But the grammar is not there. The subject verb agreement is not there. Anyway, this girl went to St. Jude's and I was talking to her and she said eventually she wanted to meet up at the library. Yo, her voice was like, if it was only up to her voice, I would have lost my virginity because that girl voice turned me on wickedly. Anyway, so my best friend at the time and I did English literature in high school, A levels, right? So I went over to the Tom Redcombe Library. Who know those Jamaicans who know about Tom Redcombe Library? Tom Redcombe Library. We went to Tom Redcombe Library to meet up with this girl, and we went to KFC after. We went to Tom Redcombe Library. We're studying for the literature, preparing, doing some research, so we can get our points for the exam. And I have some of my past papers that I wrote. The papers I wrote, I got some like 60%, which is a B in A levels. Apparently, 60 is a B and 50 is a C. I had some papers that I got some 50% and 65%. So the girl see me a meet her. First of all, she thinks she live at where she live at Almontown. And first sign that she knows that things was going to go good. The girl have the good powder upon her chest in her school uniform. The powder on her chest to make sure. I said, what's going on? I said, oh, it's to make sure I keep cool. I said, outside powder. I don't know. I had a pregnant girl try to make me a sub for a baby daddy. Right? And so, so I was gonna come as well. Right. So this girl decided that after she saw my papers, apparently her vibe kind of changed. I didn't realize it. My best friend at the time was there with me. So I went to KFC and we ordered some food. I would buy it or whatever. I don't remember if I had to pay for it or what. I don't remember. And she said, all right, you can catch our bus to go home. I said, all right, cool. I'm going to go back to the library to sort out some things. So my mother will pick me up. So she walked around and gave a hug and whatever. She was slim, she was okay looking. Nah, she was okay. But yeah. So when I walk in my original say, yo, Dre, so the girl was saying that, yo, she don't understand, yeah, why how you get 60% from paper and she don't deal with dunce boy. And like you saying, she don't deal with dunce boy or she can't believe those low marks and in sixth form. And I'm like, this girl has that. You know how hard English is? This and then tell my teacher Mark, the girl she don't deal with dunce boy. Fam, me just lose him and say, what you say? I don't want to tell her says me my work and is you helping with it and whatever. I said, Bridget, you never even say that. You should have let me know then and there so we can just dismiss her. I want to waste some money at KFC. You understand? But dunce boy. Chop blood fire. Yo, me dark, dark. No, no, that's gone. Run away. Run with that. Run with that. Run with that. Run with that. Out of order. Hey, Dove. What's up, Dove? Yeah, Tower go come in like sovereign. Yo, me not gonna talk about your immaculate girl, bro. Don't let me talk about your immaculate girl. Anyway, let's just yo, besides like me just I don't know. Yo, guys, please leave me alone. I'm not a nonsense boy. Ah, boy. Ah, mm, 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 mm. Ah, boy, that was just really, really just not cool at all, fam. That whole online, that whole era was. Then there was a zip chat talk. I'm not gonna talk about that. So, moving on from that, That was my catfish and this story. Why was talking about the Japanese girls? What about the Japanese girls? All right, Alpha, let's hold a second, sir. Well, okay. Last story, and then I get to some Japan stuff. This man near the man and stuff. This is my life, fam. Alpha, just breeze, just go and breeze. This is me. Know that you want to hear about. What you want to hear about the Japanese girl, them? No, man, me not talk about your sister, Matthew. Me not talk about your sister, but you have some real Dinam girl. Nobody don't want to hear about the Japanese girl. Anyway, so one more. This is the last story for the in this segment, and then we go into some stuff. I got what you guys want to talk about, and then we rally back for one more story. All right. So I went to a party. There's a party called Hard Wine at UA. All right. Hard Wine at the University of the West Indies Mona campus. Now at the time, I was I guess I was popular on Preston, right? So and I was also pretty known in Predator Science as a lone boy on the spine. So I went to a party and this one of my friends, she hot enough, but also a big woman. So what I didn't grasp as a young man, I was 18 going to university, but there were people that were 25, 30, 40 that were doing their degree as well. Excuse me. So I was like, party was my, by the way, the party is one of the maddest parties I've been to. Hard wine, in terms of, I have not been refused a dance at hard wine ever. And that's why we never look so hot. You know what I mean? Hard wine, if you can't get a dance with a girl at hard wine, you're really grimy. You're really creepy or something wrong with you. Now, why did I bring up this story? I've always heard stories about men doing things to girls and, it not ending nicely. Or for the girl. You know what I mean? But this particular story stood out to me because I was like right next to the person when it happened. But I didn't notice. So I think I just danced with her and I moved off from her, right? And I was dancing and dancing and going on my thing. And I go dance with another friend. I was dancing. All I had to do is turn around and hear girls scream out, "Ah! What is this?" Fam, a man was dancing with my sister. And the song, she was giving a bad piece of wine. And apparently the song was a bit too erotic. Homeboy apparently ejaculated on her shorts, on her bottom, while dancing with her. No, no, no. Hear me out. Before you start getting upset, the man was wearing the thickest pair of jeans I've ever seen in my life. And the girl attested to the fact that it was a thick pair of jeans. So how could his sperm, his semen, get to his pants unless it was some Sparta sperm? So clearly, homeboy back out him hood. Sorry, homeboy pulled his zipper, removed his member, and was grinding on my friend until the point him people. We had to rush her to the salon spirit, because the person, one of the barbers was still there, and get her to clean up and whatever. Get a towel and some water and some soap, push out the jeans, blow dry it, and wash her off her leg. Brother, I've never seen something so disgusting. Why you would do that? First of all, you as a man feel it is appropriate to, without a girl consent, to take out your member? Like, what? How is that something even? Brother, it's not. I've heard stories and I never believe it until that day. Because I know about people who used to take the bus to school or going home and the people rubbing up, and the rubbing and deliberate rubbing on them because the bus is so packed. But when I saw this live, I was like, this can't be life. Like, you're at a place of higher learning and education. They come here with a nasty behavior, fam. That made me sick, dog. And I can imagine that girl don't want to dance with anybody strange again. And that's why a lot of girls don't dance with strangers because you don't know what they're doing behind you. I don't know what they're capable of. Trust me, Star. It hurt me. No, what happened? No, what it happened like so basically how it happened. What I mean is so it bust on her and like the song like a change and it move away and walk away. So by the time so basically the on her jeans shorts and it start to run down and she feel it on her leg. That is when by the time she feel it on her leg and turn around and look, see what it was? Him done gone about in business in a euphoric state. Nasty man, nasty. It was just not something that I would have. Ugh, 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 ugh. Yeah. Oh, you're a victim of that bus rub up when I was a child. It's disgusting. Oh my god. Right, Rush? Run them boy there. And so a lot of times now, because of that, I understand even now more now why a girl or a woman who is in a party won't dance with people she doesn't know or wasn't introduced to before because she doesn't trust them and people can't control themselves. But not gonna lie, no. I'm not gonna lie. I have been aroused by women, dancing women, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna take out my boy. I mean, what fam? Come on. Anyway, we're moving on. It's like an episode on net education. Yeah, all right, girl. Yeah, 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 yo. There are 32 viewers and 22 likes. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, yeah. I love the strongs. Though I saw it. So this hmm, is a good show. Yeah. All right, good. So for the next 10 minutes, we're going to talk about what you guys want to talk about. So in the comments down below, please ask your questions. Ask your questions. Uh, mention topics you want to talk about, and we'll talk about for the next 10 minutes. So this is your segment of the show, guys. Uno, tell me what you guys want to talk about right now in the live for 10 minutes or so. Give you guys a thing. Your pineapple strongs are live from. They are yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I know Simone is going to want to ask one thing. I don't know what she want to ask. I Take it slow. So wait till you guys to catch up. Run it. Post them stories. Do it for the love, not for the likes. For the love. Do what? Do what for the do it for the love. I don't give any and anybody dance because they'll feel like it's grounds for other things. Kind of like that idiot on Jamaican to speak. Look at me, just look at me. Yes, that boy, that boy used to go JC. Mm. Shame, shame, shame. Shame. What branch? I think the most yards are in Yokohama. I think Yokohama, Tokyo, anywhere around there. You know, I don't know, Garan. I really don't know. But Jamaicans are everywhere. But the highest concentration of Jamaicans are in Nagoya, Yokohama, Osaka, and Tokyo. Yes, Florida boy. They are protesting here in Japan. They had a protest yesterday in Tokyo, Shibuya, and they had a protest today in Osaka, which is in Osaka. Yeah. What boy? Why are you gonna be that guy? What boy? Why you wanna be? What do you mean? I don't want to be that guy. What are you talking about? I that's what I think. Okay. Yeah, yeah, but there's one already. There were several. Is that black women in Japan though that's protesting or Nagoya is Aichi? Rochelle, that's how I say it. Oh man, we want time both talk about fun things. Work with and let's talk about fun things. All right, fun things. Okay, fun things. All right, so let's talk about the fun thing Simone says. So fun thing, what you call fun, Simone? Cause I know one type of fun you like for having. Um, all right. So let's go, guys. So where do you? All right. So what is the weirdest pickup line you have got? Please tell me the weirdest pickup line you have got or used on somebody. Because in Japan, wait, the black woman in Japan group is no longer in Japan. Whoa. So the weirdest pickup line, well, in Japan, the standard pickup line for women to tell men who teach English is like, ah, oshiete, no sensei, oshiete. Like, teach me English. They don't want you to teach English. You want me to put my in your mouth. That's what you want. Okazaki. Okazaki is like 30 minutes from Nagoya, so I don't know East side. Wow, the black woman in Japan group has broken up. I wonder why. That's not, okay, so what's the weirdest place you've had sex? I don't know anything weird. Weird? I only done it on the floor. That's about it. On the floor. On the floor. Right on the floor. On the ladder. On this. Right here, so. Let me try a little thing on the ladder. I think, yeah. Okay, Simone. Okay, I'm sorry. I false alarm. False alarm. A police station car park? What? Yeah, look, some on SoundCloud. Hold on. Pol- Black woman next door Japan group broke up. Okay, I see. I see. Interesting. Hold on, the guys. Here's my link to my SoundCloud. Once in a truck parked at Yui party, parking lot beside parking lot beside Muscam. Wow. Copa cow pasture. Whoa. Kendo Ogura in the sewer. In the sewer. No, I want to talk about the sewer. I want to know how you dealt with the smell. I need to know details where you're standing, where you're in the water wallowing, where the tree there you in the Pui tree, Pui, or the assembly hall, the big tree by assembly hall, or in the Pui tree. The Pui tree. Get head behind a rubbish truck. No, Kendo Ogura, talk to me about the sewer. Really want to know about that. On the KC big tree. Wow. Yo, that tree active, what time when you do that though? That must be like what? Woo. What is not weird in the sewer? No, I'm really concerned because of sanitation and that sort of thing. Gully Queen, yikes. Kendo Ogura, other guys she must. I'm waiting. I no, I want to hear about this. I must say Ninja Turtle. Sexy that is sewer. Yikes. Me really concerned. Me properly concerned. abandoned dry sewer. No, that okay. All right, but then you should have led with that. The old abandoned sewer. You lead with that. You lead with that. 7 mile strip. Pan Mandela Simone. No, no, but well, I mean, if uh, oh, I have gotten a hand job in the parking lot in Devon House and at Juice Beef in Mandeville. So I can't talk about that. I can't really talk about that. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, that was wild. Car was tinted though, thank God. In the bush, Mandel. No, Simon, you're going too bad. I saw your life. I saw your life. That's why you call me boring. Simon, Simon, I'm not boring. I'm just normal. I'm normal. You, they're on a different level. We talk to you off here about that because, boy, I am dead. I am dead. Now, okay, so we on that. Club parking at carnival party. Carnival party. Rachel, I'm gonna talk to you. Veranda, like in runner through the fence, through the front grill. Damn. Rachel are bad people. School parking lot. Tell them about it. At a standpipe at the side of the girl house. No, no, no. Garon, that is wrong. That is the people's water source. You don't mess with the water source, fam. I like your song, Ebola. You sound like a true reggae artist. All right, bless lots. Respect, respect. While other people were asleep. No, on the too good. On the too good. We have 8 more minutes now and the live is done. So on the can just go on. So wait, everybody know. I've never done it. Never done that. Never. Wait, you just slip the skirt, you just ease up the skirt and slip the thing to the thing and thing. Think you was even for fun. No, Matty, you're a dog. You are a dog. So much, I saw only this there. No, it's really so only this there. Some you're the only person that don't do something there. Okay. All right. Well, since me are the problem, I go fix that. I go fix things. I go fix things. I discovered your YouTube channel due to Hannah Kimura videos. Thank you for doing something good. Hi Kenshiro. Chris, all right, thank you, Kenshiro. There are other videos on my channel, like on Netflix Terrace House, that the reviews about from part 3 coming up, so you can check those out. They're under the playlist Netflix reviews, so please support that as well. Yeah, well, Andre opened a can of worms. Me, Simone opened Simone opened a can of worm, and then all I did was just lift the lid. I just move the lid up. She turned on the pipe to disguise the sound, so she wetted her foot and wet in her. Why? Water in her. Oh, she like that. Water in. Oh, she like that. Standpipe, 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 standpipe. What you had for dinner? I had chicken and onions with honey and a little oyster sauce and some vegetables and some tamago yaki. Now, Simone too brave for me. Simone is too brave for me. Remember, I was a sheltered boy. I grew up in a very Christian home, and sex was not something that was really on the cards early on. However, sometimes a man have to be a man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Duns River. Wow, you guys are just so brave, so brave. I guess that's why some of my stories don't really resonate with you guys because you guys have been doing these things from the age of 5 years old. Clearly, I have not been living my life like you guys, and that's quite fine. I'm boring, but that's fine, Simone. That's fine. I'm your friend. I'm to bring balance and the compass to your life. I'm only here to Jesus, peace. Oh, yeah. All right, wrapping up here. Final 5 minutes. Final 5 minutes. Final five. Next, of Yasuke, first black man to reach Japan. I heard about him lots. All right. So one more question before we go. Anybody else want to ask a question? What would you, Rochelle? Let me know what is going on in the place, people. KFC, Burger King. All right. Tell, tell me your worst sex story. Like, what's the worst experience you've had? Like, yeah, sexually. Well, clearly mine is the blue ball. Is what I mean. Did you write those words on the wall? Oh no, no, no! I didn't write those words. A student gave it to me. Nice place in Nagoya. Sakai. In Sakai, they have a lot of lots of clubs there. Club Transit, Club Buddha, Club ID. No, that's not. Club 8. Those are places in Sakai, in and around Sakai, that you can go to have good fun, nice club vibes there. Sometimes those clubs also have dancehall events there in Nagoya. You can check those out when COVID opens up. COVID reopens the whole country. Yeah, there should be a Jamaica festival sometime this year. Fingers crossed. Maybe it's cancelled. I don't know yet. Did I have to tell one you to get up off of me one time? Jesus, Simone just broke the man, so my God. Christian said, "Oh Lord." Looks like there's a lot of story behind that. Fushimi as well. Fushimi. No club in there Fushimi, but Fushimi is a nice place. I don't know no club at Fushimi. The Ram like goat was not it. The two means good. Your old ugly teacher made you smash so I could pass her class. So why weren't you passing her class in the first place, sir? you, you like what? Girl thick round and pretty. When she opened her lips, I was down by Raytown Seaside. I couldn't bear it. Wow. But hold on, that's an interesting point. Apparently, some persons do carry a stronger odor, but doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just a different smell. So I'm not sure if it's something wrong with it or well, I don't. Let me just leave it to y'all. You know why it burned me? Cause I teeth me teeth out and say me go give him a try. Damn. First, so let's go to school. Play sick, invite girl over. She came with a friend. My mom's popping midday unexpectedly. I had to send her and her friend over the fence. Yo, I know how your house up in a Matthew, so that must have been a mean feat. Them young boy could not do anything but dagger yuck. But we'll leave the rest of the story for after. I'll gladly come and hear that story. These young boys only can dagger. So is there's more to thing than daggering? Hold on, let me take some notes here. So there's more to stuff than daggering? What else should you do? Wine, grind, slid. Fushimi is close to Nagoya and changed by subway. Yes, it is. I know. The fish was stale and rotting. On that note, people, we're going to wrap up the live. I think we've had enough. The man says stale and rotting. And I all of a sudden feel sick. I'm just feel sick. You have to wind up and wiggle. You and I got to collaborate on song. All right, lads. Have a wiggle in the middle. Yo, piggle, piggle, just a wiggle in the middle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle in the middle. Wiggle, just wiggle in the middle. Wiggle, wiggle in the middle. Hey, yalla, wiggle, wiggle in the middle. Whoa, wiggle, 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 wiggle in the middle. Hey, yalla, 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 pada, pada, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. So we have to whine too. I thought the girls were the ones that are all whining. A joke. I'm being facetious. You have to can vibrate and brrr, and rhythm and pace. Hello, you have style. So question: would bad sex be a deal breaker for you in a relationship? Final one. Have wow, Chris. You can't take it back though. You can't. It's not something you can return. It's not something you can retrieve from. It's not something you can just retrieve like that, fam. Hush. So sorry for that. So sorry for that. Now, that must be sad. That's a sad thing though. Like you can't you can't undo what you did. And I guess that's why I'm so lucky to live the life that I've lived so far. But I hope to have some more adventures for you guys. All right, coming next week. Next week Sunday, I might not be able to do a live because there's a protest in Tokyo, and so yeah, hopefully I get to come back in time. If not, I'll let you guys know by notifications and on Twitter and Instagram. So yeah. All right, it was lovely spending time with you again, guys. I really love it. I enjoyed. Please come with your questions next week. Tell a friend about the live. Bring a topic you want me to talk about. Can talk about the freestyle off the top of the dome. Hopefully the world resumes normalcy pretty soon. Hopefully we can get the change we need to get. We need to get action. We need to get the systems to be fixed and overhauled, but that's going to take a long time. But let's be hopeful, be positive, and let's make that money this week. Get that money. Yes, if the sex not good, what's the reason doing? Next time I come to Japan, I will check out the club, but I have no idea. Okay, go live from the Okay, I'll go live from the protest. That's what I'll do if I have that. I'll try to try Mercury. I'll try it a lot. Peace out. See you later. Big up. These guys remember to check out Coco Pep's channel. She does fragrance reviews and lifestyle reviews in the UK, Jamaica, and the UK. Check out Matthew Huey, who lives down in Togo and does videos about his life down that side. And if it's bad sex and you do all of the work, just say it's a race to see who comes first. Wow, Matthew, you and your songwriting skills are unrivaled. All right, guys. If you can't be good, be creative.